All racers, it is almost 7 o'clock. I am going to kick off the night with the national anthem. Can everyone stand up and remove your hats? There's a couple flags situated around the building. Race number 1, Sportsman to the track. Need my marshals from heat number 10, 13-5 late model. I believe there is 5 of you. I need 4 of you out to the track. I've got Artie. I'm looking for 3 more. Scott, Mike, Chris, or Brandon. I need 3 of you out to the track here in 1 minute. Three more marshals. Guys from race number 10. Scott, Mike, Brandon, Chris. Scott Ashley, Mike Basham, Chris Workman, or Brandon Roberts. I need 2 more out to the track. Scott, Mike, Chris, Brandon. Need 1 more. Chris Workman, can we get you out to the track? Thank you, Eric. All right, we're covered on marshals. Track is open. Do we have Chase Hunton? All right, let's get this race rolling. Get the race rolling. Spread them out, spread them out. Race will go live. Less than 5. Chase, Tony, Ryan, Shannon. Oh, Chase going to get it wrong in turn 4. It's clear. Oh, caution turn 2. Go low. Low and 2. Low and 2. It's clear. After these first couple laps, we got Tony Hunt out front. Now Ryan Hahn out front. He had a mistake in the middle. Ryan's going to be moving down the board. Dylan out front, chasing the 2. Ryan in the 3. Tony 4. Shannon 5. We are 45 seconds down. 3:15 left to go. Dylan out front. He's going to be in that all orange. Oh, had a wrong lap there. He's going to move Chase out front. Chase, all white, red trim, black wheels crossing the line there. He's on a 38 and a 4:02 lap pace. We've got Tony in the 2, Dylan in the 3, Ryan 4, Shannon 5. The battle for the top spot between Chase and Tony. Tony had a crash on the backstretch. Going to be a long lap for him. The gap is going to spread out. Chase and Tony, 1.5 apart. That time by. Dylan going to make the jump up to the 2 spot. Chase with another long lap. Here comes Tony. Tony to the point. Going to take it that last time by. Tony's in the black and blue. Going to spin out the number 2 car. They're going to get right back to it. Good sportsmanship. All white and red. Chase Hatton falling down to the 3 spot. You got Tony out front now. Dylan to the point. Tony with a little bobble on the left side. Going to move Dylan to the top spot. We are 2 minutes down. 2 minutes left to go in Sportsman. Heat 1 of 1. Dylan out front. He's got 2 seconds over Tony. Dylan with a little slow lap that last time by. He's in the all orange black wheels, getting mixed up in the back. He is getting mixed up with the number 2 and 3 car. Now Chase going to be moving up to the point. Oh, Chase's car. Don't know if you forgot to charge his battery. It's dead. No more power from your leader. He's going to fall down to the 4 spot. 1:15 left on the clock. Tony going to recover the point. Dylan in that 2 spot. Ryan up to the 3. Shannon 4. Chase 5. Oh, Dylan's going to regain his position. Chase back up to that 3 spot. Dylan in the 2, Tony in the 1. We are 3:15 down, 45 seconds left to go. Shannon going to pull off the track. It is a 4-car race now. Tony and Dylan, your 2 leaders, 1.5 apart. That's 1.5 seconds apart. Chase going to be in that 3 spot. He's about 4 seconds behind that battle. Watching the leaders come around. 15 seconds left on the clock. Dylan out front. He's got 1 second over Tony. Tony pushing hard, going to get the top spot. Dylan going to fight back. Dylan's got it now. Tony coming by. He's got it. It's half a second. Back and forth. 1 more lap for these guys. Tony, you are done. Here comes Dylan. He is done. Tony's going to get the top spot. Tony Hunton, 38 and a 4 flat. Dylan, 0.2 of a second behind him. And Chase in that 3 spot. Track is open. Track is open. I need one more marshal out to the track. Can I get Chase back out to the track? Chase Hatton back out to the track. All right, get the cars rolling. Get the cars rolling. The race will go live. Less than 5. Sean, Christian, Max, Matt, Rodney. That's all 5 of my racers checked and rolling. First couple laps going down. We are 20 seconds into this one. Matt Sinex out front. Christian 2, Rodney 3, Max 4, Sean 5. Your leader down the backstretch. He is in a heated battle with the number 2 car. Gets around him. Matt and Christian, your 1 and 2 battle. They are now 2 seconds apart and spreading. Matt's getting in it with the number 3 car now. He is looking to lap him. We are 1 minute down, 3 left to go. Your leader, orange, gray, black. Traxxas Fox body down the backstretch now. Gonna get in it with Sean Denny. Gonna get by clean. Your leader, Matt. He's got 4 seconds over Max Mason now. Max and Christian. 0.4 of a second apart. Nearly half a second. Max is faster. He's throwing down some faster laps. Christian in that 3 spot. Rodney in the 4. Sean in the 5. We got some pretty big gaps at the back of the pack. Closest battle in this race. Going to be for that number 2 spot. We got Max and Christian. Max holding down the 2. Christian in the 3. Christian crossing the line there. He's in the gray, white, and red. Number 95 going down the front stretch now. Crossing the line there. That is your number 3 car. He's about 3 seconds behind Max Mason. Max is in the purple to blue fade, crossing the line now. He's getting in it with your number 4 car. Here comes the leader, pushing right through him, showing him how much pace he has. Your leader, Matt. He's got 7 seconds over Max. That's a lap and a half. With 2:30 down, 1:30 left on the clock. Matt, Max, Christian. That's your top 3. No close racing happening right now. Everybody's spread out by about 6 to 7 seconds each. Closest race going to be between Max and Christian, 3.5 apart. Battle for the 2 spot. Max is holding it down. He's in the purple front, blue back. Chrome wheels crossing the line there. We got Christian Jenkins crossing there. He is now 5 seconds behind. In that number 4 spot, you got Rodney Riley. He's about 6 seconds behind Christian. He's rocking out that 4 spot. Sean in the 5. He is 9 seconds off Rodney. Like I said, the gaps are big. 3:35 down, 25 left to go. Time winding down. We are 10 seconds left. Your leader, Matt Sinex, going down the front stretch now, coming up on some lap traffic. He's got 11-second lead over Max. He's going to go by one more time. Keep on going. Everyone is done. Everyone is done. Matt Sinex going to take it with a 47 and a 4:03. Max in that 2 spot. Christian in the 3. All right, let's get this one rolling. Get them spread out. Get them spread out. All right. Race will go live. Less than 5. Oh. Thomas, TJ, Ronnie, Chris, Paul, Eddie. All racers checked in, going. First couple laps going down. Your leader putting down his second. Gonna be Chris Workman out front. He's in all white, number 46. Black wheels crossing the line there. He's got TJ in the 2 spot, Eddie in the 3, Ronnie 4, Paul 5, Thomas 6. The front of the pack is real close. The back is spreading. Number 4 and 5, Paul and Thomas. Big gaps. They're about 6 seconds off of the battle for the 3 spot. Your leader working the front stretch now. All white, number 46. Working back. 3 and 4 down the front. Crossing the line there. He's on a 47 and a 4 flat. TJ in the 2. Eddie in the 3. Racing is spreading out. The racing is spreading out. Oh, caution turn 2. Go low, go low. It's clear. We are 1:15 down, 2:45 left to go. Your leader, 47 and a 4:04. Chris Workman. He is 2.5 over TJ Donahue. We got Eddie in the 3. He's about 5 seconds back. Another 5 seconds back in the 4 spot is going to be Ronnie. So Chris out front. He is working his way down the front stretch. He's got the number 2 car right behind him. That's TJ. Now 1.2 behind him. Oh, There was a wreck on the front. Caught our leader. Oh, turn 3. Watch turn 3. Go high. Go high. Yeah, rip that bumper off. Rip the bumper off. 215 down, 145 left to go. Chris and TJ, closest battle on the track, now 4 seconds apart. Chris still holding out the lead. He's coming down the front stretch, crossing the line there. TJ down the front. He's got a clearly slower car, but he is keeping up on pace. Not a whole lot of motor in that thing. Gonna tank a hit down the front stretch. Number 1 and 2 duke it out on the track again. Chris and TJ down the front stretch, 1 and 2 as they cross. Gonna be Chris out front, TJ in that 2 spot. TJ's in the white and blue, number 19, white wheels. He's working the backstretch now. He's got Thomas right behind him. Thomas, you're in that number 6 spot. Chris, TJ, Eddie, Paul, Ronnie. That's your top 5. Working these final 30 seconds. 3:30 down, 30 left on the clock. Your leader working some traffic. He's coming up on Paul and Eddie. He's going to get around them both cleanly. To the line he goes. 46 and a 4:01 is your leader. 10 seconds behind him, going to be TJ Donahue. Another 22 seconds, going to be Eddie in that 3 spot. 2 more laps left for your leader. As he crosses, he's going to go by his final lap. Chris Workman going to take TQ. TJ, you're done. Eddie, Ronnie, Thomas, and Paul, you're done. That's a race. All right, Scott, I need you to trim up that body before we get started. Yeah. Front right of that red buggy needs to be lifted or trimmed. Mike. Hey. Perfect. Anthony, can you cross the line for me? All right, let's get him rolling. All right, let's get him back out there. Let's get him out there. All right, let's get him rolling. Get him rolling. Race will go live. Less than 5. More time. Spread them out. Spread them out. Gonna be Dan, Jason, Anthony, Mike, Scott. All right, all my racers checked and rolling. Gonna be Dan Stewart. He was first one across the line. Gonna be the fastest one so far. Ran a 4.2 second heater. He's got 1 second over Anthony. Anthony's got 1/10 over Scott. Scott's got 3 seconds over Mike. We are 45 seconds down, 3:15 left to go. Dan Stewart, your leader. He's in the all blue red trim down the back. Now to the front stretch, crossing the line there. He's on a 55 and a 4 flat. We've got Anthony Austin in that 2 spot, about 5 seconds behind him. Now Scott going to move up to that 2 spot. Anthony with a 9-second lap. Anthony back up to the 2. Now Dan up to the 2. Missing laps. Dan Stewart with a 13-second mistake. Gonna fall down to the 2 spot. We got Scott now up to the point. Anthony in the 3. Jason 4. Mike 5. We are 1:35 down, 2:25 left to go. Dan Stewart back to the point. Scott in the 2. Anthony 3. Battle for that top spot. 1 second apart. Dan Stewart, the faster of the 2. Scott in the 2 spot. Gap is spreading out. Dan's throwing down 4.3. Scott's got a 4.5, 4.6. Two minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Dan Stewart, all blue down the front stretch now. He's got the number 2 car right in front of him. Gonna get around him. That's Dan and Scott. All blue, racing with the all red. Scott is 3 seconds off of Dan. That's the battle for the top spot. The all red and black. Number 68 down the front stretch now. Gonna be Scott Ashley. He's 3 seconds off the leader and 7 seconds ahead of Anthony. Anthony's holding down that 3 spot. Anthony's in the all-white number 22. Monte Carlo body. Crossing the line there. We are 3 minutes down. 1 minute left to go. This is heat 1 of 2. Jason in that 4 spot and Mike in the 5. No close racing at the back of the pack. Only close racing is at the front for the leaders. Dan and Scott, 1.5 seconds apart. Dan out front. He's on a 51 and a 4 flat. Scott in that 2 spot, 51 and a 4.01. Oh, Dan with a 9-second lap. Miss him. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Dan Stewart out front on a 52 and a 4.02. You got Scott in that 2 spot. They are going to be done this next time by. Keep going, keep going. Dan Stewart, you are done. Scott, you are done. Anthony, Jason, Mike, you are done. That's a race. All right, track is not open yet. I need one more marshal out there. One more person to come flip cars. One more. I had 5 racers in that last one. Can I get one more out to the track? Thank you, Max. All right, track is open. Okay, I don't give a shit about that. All right, get them rolling, get them rolling. James, you do not have a transponder in your car. You're not checking, James. All right, get them rolling, get them rolling. All right, the race will go live. Less than 5. Matt, Eric, Keith, Larry, James. Everyone throwing down their first couple laps. They are trying to beat Dan Stewart's TQ of a 52 and a 402. Right now, Larry Knight, the only car on it. Matt Sinex, real close. He's on a 52 and a 403. Not quite on it. Larry Knight, your leader, on a 53 and a 401. He's got 2 seconds over Matt. Gonna get in a crash on the left side of the track. Gonna be a 6.5 second lap for him. He is now off the TQ pace. We are 120 down, 240 left to go. Your leader, Larry Knight. Fast lap 4.4 from him. He's on a 52 and a 4.0 or 4 flat now. He is on that top qualifying pace. He's got Matt Sinex right behind him, about 2.2 behind. Then James in the 3 spot, Keith in the 4. Oh, caution on the right side of the track. It's clear. Larry Knight, blue, white, and red. Number 5. Down the backstretch he goes. Car's getting a little loose. Got Matt Sinex in the 2 spot. He's going to be right behind him. All gray, white wheels. Pushing off corner. Down the backstretch they go. Your leader on a 52 and a 401, just on that pace. Needs to keep it clean the rest of the race. He does not have time to spare. Going to be Matt in the 2 spot, still holding it down strong. Keith in the 3, James in the 4. Pretty big gaps all the way down the board. Matt Sinex, he's in that 2 spot. He's 5 seconds off of Larry, and he's got 15 seconds over Keith. Keith now in that 3 spot. Keith's holding off James Bruder. James 5 seconds off of Keith. So like I said, everyone getting pretty spread out. We are 3 minutes down, 1 minute left to go in this one. Larry Knight looking to reset TQ by a good bit. He's on a 53 lap pace. Going down the backstretch now. That was a 4.5 that time. This time by going to be a 4.9. Falling off the 53 lap pace. Going to get it back that time. 4.5. We are 3:30 down, 30 seconds left on the clock. Larry Knight going to go by for 6 more laps. 6 more laps for him. Matt in the 2, Keith in that 3 spot. No close racing. Everyone's about a lap apart, if not more. Larry's going to go by 3 more times now. He's on lap 51. He's on a 53 lap pace. There's the bell. It's going to be close. 1 more lap for your leader. He's going to get on the 53 lap pace. He is done. Everyone is done. Everyone is done. Larry Knight going to take it. He's going to reset top qualifier. Your A main. Going to be Larry Knight out front, Dan Stewart in the 2, Matt Sinix in the 3, and Scott Ashley in that final A main position. All right, race number 6 / late model. Get them rolling, get them rolling. Everyone is checked in. Race will go live. Less than 5. John, Jason, Kaysen, TJ. All 4 of them checked in going. This is heat 1 of 2. We are 30 seconds down, 3:30 left to go in this one. Sean Mosby out front. He's in the all-orange number 1. Going down the backstretch now. We've got Jason in that 2 spot. All yellow, number 69, black wheels down the front. Crossing the line there. Oh, we're going to flip it over in turn 2. Go low. It's clear. Jason having a mistake there. He's going to fall back to the 4 spot. Now it's John and Kaysen. Battle for the 2 spot, warming up. Kaysen is 7 seconds off the leader, but he's got 1/10 of a second back to TJ. Half a second back off of TJ is going to be Jason. So, real close racing for that 2 spot. The number 2, 3, and 4 car, all within 1 second of each other. It's going to be Jason from that 4 spot, making it back to his position in the 2. He's going to start working a gap now. Going to try to follow the leader as long as he can. John and Jason down the backstretch, both of them go. John in the all-orange, Jason all yellow. Kaysen in that 3 spot, only half a second off of Jason. And TJ, 0.05 of a second off of TJ, or off of Kaysen. So, number 3 and 4, Kaysen and TJ, swapping back and forth every other lap. This time by it's going to be Kaysen in the 3 spot. Now TJ's going to take it. They are 0.05 of a second off of each other. TJ's just got to stay strapped to Kaysen's bumper, and he will have that number 3 spot. We are 2:45 down, 1:15 left to go. John out front, Jason in the 2. The battle for the 1 spot, 15 seconds apart. John's on a 48.402. Jason on a 44.402. 16 seconds apart now. Kaysen in the 3. 1.5 off of Jason. Battle for that 3 spot. Still hot as ever. You have number 3. Going to be Kaysen Riley now. Holding off TJ. Kaysen has to try to pull a gap here. Oh, your leader going to try to stick the inside on these guys and rolls it over. Now he has to fight through the traffic again. John narrowly dodging that car. Gonna get around Kaysen to the inside. Gonna bump wheels, no harm. We are 20 seconds left in this one. John, Jason, Kaysen. That is your top three. Battle for that 3 spot, spreading out. Kaysen trying to pull a gap here. TJ trying to reel him back in. It's not close yet. Jason almost getting into him. These guys going to go by for 2 more laps. 2 more laps. Keep going. Jason, you are done at the line. John, you are done at the line. Kaysen, TJ, keep going. Keep going. Kaysen, you are done. TJ, you are done. It's a race. John, Jason, Kaysen, TJ. Good race for that number 3 and 4 spot between TJ and Kaysen. Keeping it clean all the way through and tight. All right. All 4 of these guys checked and rolling. They're going to try to beat John's TQ of a 48 and a 404. He was consistently running 5.0. Race will go live. Less than 5. Brent, Louie, Justin, Matt. All 4 of these guys checked and going. We're going to have Louie Sheldon out front. He's on a 47 and a 402. Matt Sinex in that 2 spot. He is working some traffic. Louie out front trying to get up onto that 48 lap pace. He is close. Needs a couple of 4-second laps to get up in there. 5 flat for your leader. Louie, 5.01. This time by a 5.1. He is now on a 47 and a 4 flat. Matt Sinex in that 2 spot. He is falling off the pace. Needs to get around some of these guys. He's got Justin Fay in front of him. Now Brent Farnsley to the number 2 spot. Louie trying to make his way through these cars. He's going to get into them. Rough racing there. We are 115 down, 2:45 left to go. Louie out front on a 47 and a 402. Brent in that 2 spot. He's about 4 seconds off. Brent's in the all blue, black top. Down the backstretch he goes. Pushing a little wide off the corners. Gonna lose some time there. Gonna move Matt Sinex up to a 2 spot. He's gonna flip it over in turn 4. Now Matt Sinex to the 2 spot. He's got a big gap in front and a big gap behind him. Oh, looks like the whole shock assembly off of Brent's car gonna fail him. No suspension on that right front. We are 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Louie falling off that TQ pace, gonna roll it over in the backstretch. The best he can hope for is a number 3 overall. We are 2:30 down, 1:30 left on the clock. John gonna looking to hold his top qualifying position. Louie looking to go number 2 overall. Matt's looking to go number 3 overall. So as it sits, Louie out front in this race. He's got 2 seconds over Matt. Now he's going to roll it over in the backstretch, or the front. Now it's going to move Matt Sinex to the point. Matt is behind Louie, trying to catch up to him. Your leader, Matt Sinex, going to be blue and white, number 34, down the front stretch, crossing the line there. Losing time to Louie. Louie looking to be the faster of the 2 cars, going to take the point that last time by. We are 40 seconds left on the clock. 40 seconds. Louie on a 45 and a 4:02. He's got 0.3 of a second over Matt Sinex. Matt ran a 5.29. Louie 5 flat that time. It is spreading out. Now it's nearly 1 second. Louie's finding his groove. He's got open track behind and in front of him. He should be guaranteed this number 2 spot. Louie on that 45 and a 4:01, looking to go number 2 overall. He's going to go next time by. He is done. Louie, you are finished. Matt Sinex crossing, you are done. Justin, you are done. That's a race. All right. I'm going to need Brent Farnsley back out to the track, please. Brent Farnsley out to the track. Brent Farnsley back out to the track. Have to marshal this race. Thank you very much. Turn 4. All right, get them rolling, get them rolling. All right, everyone checked in. Get them spread out, get them spread out. Spread them out so we can get some clean racing. All right, it's going to go live. Less than 5. All right, less than 5. Chris, Ronnie, BZ, Paul, and Eddie. Everyone throwing down their first couple laps. We have Chris Workman out front. Oh, watch the front stretch. That is Ronnie. Ronnie's going to get it flipped over at the line. He's going to miss the line. Ronnie's going to miss an extra lap. Oh, caution, turn 2. Go, oh, go, oh. It's clear. We are 45 seconds down, 3:15 left to go. Chris Workman out front. Chris is in that all white, number 71, going to ride the pipe and go around. Chris has 1 second over the Magic Man. Magic Man in that 2 spot. He's in the pink and black down the front stretch. Going to be number 12. Pink and black, number 13. Black wheels crossing the line there. That is your number 2 car, just went a 4.9. Chris Workman out front. Magic Man out in the 2 spot. Paul Taylor in the 3. Eddie 4. Ronnie 5. That is your running order. We are 130 down, 230 left to go. Oh, BZ going to get it wrong on the back. Chris Workman out front. Magic Man in the 2 spot. Going to clip the pipe and roll it over. Now he's going to work through traffic. They're all going to have mistakes. Magic Man back out front of all that danger. Chris Workman, your leader, going to have to start working through it. He is in the all-white, number 71. He gets around Ronnie. Now coming up on Paul Taylor. Paul is that number 3 car. He is number 3 on the track. All blue, 92 chrome rims. That is Paul Taylor sitting in the 3 spot now. He's 2.5 behind Magic Man. He's got 20 seconds over Ronnie. .230 down, 130 left in the clock. Chris Workman, all white, number 71, coming up on Eddie. Eddie's going to dive bomb into him. Going to get it wrong. Three minutes down, 1 minute left to go. Oh, caution on the front. Go low down the front, low down the front. Lots of carnage through turns 1 and 2. We are 3:15 down, 45 left on the clock. Gaps are massive. No one is moving anywhere. Chris and Magic Man battle for that top spot. 17 seconds apart. Oh, caution on the backstretch. Your leader, super long lap there. It was 16 seconds. Now it's going to be 6 seconds apart with 15 on the clock. Chris Workman, he's got 6 seconds over the Magic Man. Magic Man got 20 over Paul Taylor. They're working their first. Their time by coming now. Time by coming now. Chris Workman, you are now done. Paul Taylor, you are done. Magic Man, you are done. Ronnie, you are done. Eddie, you are done. That's a race. Chris Workman gonna get it. Mike Beasley in the 2 and Paul Taylor in the 3. All right, let's get them rolling. Get them rolling. Ready to race. Spread the cars apart. All right, race will go live. Less than 5. Cole Denny, Doug, Dan, Keith, Skeeter. Oh, watch the back. Watch the back. It is clear. All right, we are 30 seconds down, 3:30 left to go. We got Jason Basham out front. He's in the all white and blue, number 57. Down the front stretch he goes, crossing the line there. He's on a 55 and a 4 flat. Skeeter, 1 second behind him. Skeeter's going to be in the black and orange flame decal, number 22. Down the front stretch now, crossing the line. That is your number 2 car. Cole Denny in the 3, all white and black, number 10. Down the backstretch he goes. Keith in the 4, Dan 5, Doug 6. 1 minute down, 3 left to go. Jason Basham showing him what's up. He's in the white and blue 57. Working some traffic now. Coming up on Dan Stewart. Oh, Dan's going to get it loose coming out of the corner. Skeeter's going to try to dodge him. Going to run into him. So now we're going to see Jason back out front, Skeeter in the 2, Cole Denny in that 3 spot. Battle for the 1. Tightening up. It was 2 seconds apart. Now half a second. Jason and Skeeter 0.5 apart. Jason down the front. Now Skeeter down the front. Jason with a 4.3. Skeeter with a 4.3. They are keeping it close, running nearly identical laps. They are 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go now. Jason, Skeeter, Cole, that's your top 3. We got Keith Tishner working that number 4 spot. He's about half a second off of Cole. Keith in that number 4. He's going to be the white and orange number 14. Down the backstretch now. He's got the orange wheels on his car. Crossing the line there. Now up into the 3 spot. Cole Denny down to the 4. Cole with a 4.3. Cole's going to throw down a 6-second lap. Going to move Keith up to the 3 and solidify that position. Battle for the top 3 spots. Jason Basham still leading him off. He's on a 54 and a 4 flat pace. Skeeter, 2 seconds behind him. Keith, 4 seconds behind Skeeter. And Cole Denny now, 2 seconds off of Keith. We got Dan Stewart in the 5 and Doug Townsend in the 6. With 1 minute left on the clock. Your leader down the front stretch now. He is leading that 4-car pack. Dan Stewart behind him. Dan's working that number 5 spot. He's got Cole Denny right behind him. Lets him by. You got Keith coming up on you too. Good move. 3:30 down, 30 seconds left. Jason, Skeeter, Keith. They are not close enough to capitalize on time. They're going to have to leave it up to mistakes. Jason and Skeeter, 3 seconds apart. Skeeter and Keith, 5 seconds apart. No close racing down the board. We are coming up on the final 5 seconds. 5 more seconds left in this one. Your leader on a 55 and a 404. Going by the line one more time. Keep going, Jason. Keep going. You will be done when you cross. Jason, you are done. Skeeter, you are done. Keith, you are done. Everyone is finished. Jason, Skeeter, Keith, your top 3. Track is open. Mike, can you cross the line for me? There's no transponder in that car. No transponder in Mike's car. No transponder in Mike Basham's car. All right, Mike, can you cross the line for me? That checks. Get them rolling, get them rolling. right, let's try not to set up cars on the track next time. That's what practice is for. All right, got all 5 cars checked and going. They are going to try to reset Jason Basham's TQ time of a 54 and a 4 flat. I'm going to start it when Brandon Roberts comes by. Brandon first on the line. Oh. All right, everybody throwing down their first laps. We got Brandon Roberts out front on a 58 and a 4:01, already in that 2 spot, only half a second off. Gonna throw down his hot lap of the race, 4.0 now, 4 flat from Artie. Oh, caution on the right side of the track, it's clear. Didn't see what happened. Artie took over the lead for 1 lap and then had a mistake. He's back to the 2 spot now. One minute down, 3 left to go. We have Brandon Roberts out front. He's on a 58 and a 4 flat. He's got 1.5 over Artie. Artie's got 5 seconds over Scott. Chris going to be working that number 4 spot, and Mike in the 5. So the way it's sitting, Brandon Roberts looking to reset TQ. Artie also on that TQ pace. He's looking to go number 2 overall. Scott, he's in that 3 spot, looking to go number 7 overall. So Brandon and Artie, they are both ahead of Jason's TQ time. Brandon's on a 58 and a 4 flat. About to get on a 59 lap pace. So Artie in that 2 spot now, 1.6 behind him. Your leader, Brandon, gonna be in the all orange white wheels down the front stretch now, crossing the line there. We got Artie Popwell in that 2 spot. He's in the gray and orange, number 4, crossing the line there. Now 1.9 apart, another 2/10 shy. Gonna be Scott Ashley in the 3. He's about 15 seconds off. That's 3 or 4 laps now. Scott's in the red and black, number 68, white wheels. Crossing the line there. He's in that 3 spot. Brandon, Artie, and Scott. That's your top 3. Going to be Chris Workman in the 4. Mike Basham in the 5. Mike's going to pull it off the track. We are 2:45 down, 1:15 left to go. Your leader, working some traffic now, getting around Scott. These guys know each other. He's coming up on Artie next. Brandon is the fastest car on the track, consistently turning faster laps than Artie. He's got a 4.1 that last time by, backs it up with a 4.3. We are 3:15 down, 45 seconds left on the clock. Brandon and Artie now 2.5 apart. Your leader holding down that 58 and a 4:01 pace. Artie Popwell, 57 and a 4 flat. So both of those guys still looking to reset the TQ time. They are ahead of it by quite a bit. Need to keep it clean to 0 wrecks. Your leader still holding the backside of Artie down. There are 10 seconds left on the clock. Your leader going to go by for 2 more laps. Next time by, he will be done. There's the bell. Artie, keep going. Brandon, you are done. Artie, you will be done. Scott and Chris, you are now done. That's a race. So the overall points. Overall points are going to be Brandon out front, already in that 2 spot. Jason in the 3. And Skeeter going to be that number 4 car in the A main. Everyone else going to be fighting it out in the B. It is 8:20. There will be no practice laps. Well, you know what? 10 minutes of practice. We will shut it down at 8:30. 10 minutes of practice. Shut it down at 8:30. So one more time, it is 8:20. 10 minutes of practice will be done at 8:30. Looking to get racing started back here at 8:45. 8:45, we'll get racing going again. All right, I'm starting a 1 minute timer. 1 minute timer. After that's up, everybody walk off the stand. And we'll move on to the next group of guys. All right, that's time. No more laps. No more laps. Everybody off the stand. Everybody off the stand. All right, next group of guys up the stand. We're going to do this for 3 minutes. All right. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. All right, no more laps, no more laps. Get it shut down, get it shut down. So, one quick announcement I have to make for fair warning. The 13.5 late model class. There are 11 of you in total. 4 of you went to the show. That would have left 7 of you to race in a B main. We did not want it to be carnage, so we made a 3-car C main. So those bottom of the 7 drivers, bottom 3 of those 7 are going to be in a C main, where one of you will get bumped out. So we have Chris Workman, Doug Townsend, and Mike Basham. You will be our C main drivers. Have your cars ready and make sure you have an extra battery charged up. There should be a good gap. It is 8:43. Looking to get racing started here in about 2 minutes. Chris Workman, Doug Townsend, Mike Basham, have your cars ready. Have your cars ready here in 2 minutes. I need my marshals from race number 11, stock/A main. Matt, Max, Christian, Rodney, and Sean. I need you out here to marshal here in 1 minute. Those 5 names I just called out here to marshal in 1 minute. All right, it's 8:45. I need my racers to the track. Chris, Doug, Mike, marshals / late model or stock / A main out here. Matt, Max, Christian, Rodney, Sean. If I said one of your names, that means peek your head around the corner and come out here and marshal. Max, Christian, Rodney, Sean out to the track. Come on, guys. All right, everyone's checked in. All right, get them lined up. All right, let's get them lined up. Chris Workman on the 1. Doug Townsend 2. Mike Basham on the 3. They are rolling out of turn 4. They will go live. Chris looking a little wide on those exits. Here comes Doug Townsend. Gonna get loose. Gonna fall back to that 3 spot. Now Chris Workman gonna fall back. Mike Basham from that 3 spot to the 1. Doug Townsend holding down his 2 spot. And Workman losing sight of that bump position. We are 45 seconds down, 3:15 left to go. Your leader down the front stretch, crossing the line there. He's on a 55 and a 4:02. Doug Townsend in the 2 spot, 53 and a 4:02. They are 2 seconds apart. You guys want to keep on running the race? It's just you two. All right. Cross the line. Mike Basham going to be your number 1 bump. Doug Townsend in the 2. All right, race number 2 to the track. I need those racers from that last one back out here. All right, can I get one volunteer in turn 2? One volunteer marshal to help us out in turn 2. Anybody who's maybe running just one race, come out here and help me. Thank you, Justin. All right, get them lined up. Eric, I need you to cross the line. Here we go. Anthony on the 1, Keith in the 2, Jason 3, James 4, Mike 5, Eric 6. Two-wheel drive, buggy, street stock. B main. 6 cars on the track. Try to keep it clean. It's a short race. Whenever you're ready, Anthony, keep it going. Tighten it up, tighten it up. Out of turn 4. Good start there. Your leader going to give it up. Here comes Keith Tishner. Going to go wide on exit. James Bruther right behind him. Looking to capitalize. Keith going to slide out. The car going to completely stall out in the corner. We are 30 seconds down. 3:30 left to go. Anthony holding his top spot. Going to be James in the 2 spot. Jason in the 3. Eric 4. Keith 5. Mike 6. Looks like Mike's going to pull it off the track. Now just 5 cars out there. One minute down, 3 left to go. Anthony out front. Going to have a bobble on the left wall. Going to put James up to the point and Jason in that second bump spot. Anthony going to take it back on him down the backstretch. Going to out-motor him. Anthony, all white, number 22, Monte Carlo body. He's got Jason Basham right behind him. And here comes James Bruther right in front of them. 1, 2, and 3 down the front stretch. Coming up on Keith Tishner. Give him plenty of room when they come up on you. 1, 2, 3, crossing the line there. Anthony going to slide out. He was leading him off, got around him. Now he's going back to the 3 spot. So we have James Bruther in that 2 spot, falling close behind our leader. It is 1/10 of a second between them. Jason Basham out front, James Bruther in that 2 spot. They are 3/10 of a second off. Now half a second off. Battle for the lead down the front stretch. They got Keith 1 lap behind them. Anthony Austin completely folding out of the race. Now going to try to work that 1 lap these guys have on him. Jason Basham on a 51 and a 4 flat. James Bruther 51 and a 4.02. They are 1.5 apart. 3 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. These are your 2 bump spots. Jason and James. Jason leading off the race. He's in the white and blue, number 44, crossing the line now. We got James Bruther in that 2 spot. Blue and red, number 26, white wheels crossing there. Now 2 seconds apart. Anthony in that 3 spot. He is 6.5 behind these guys. That is a lap and a half. We are coming down to the final 20 seconds. 3:40 down, 20 seconds left on the clock. 4 racers on the stand. Bump spots are secured. Anthony's about 12 seconds away from those bumps. These guys have to go just 2 more laps. 2 more laps. Your leader, Gonna be done next time by Jason. When he crosses, you are done. James, you are done. Jason, you are done. Anthony and Keith, you are done. That's a race. All right, everyone threw down some laps. Let's get them lined up. Or, yeah, there you go. All right, line them up. Kaysen on the 1, TJ in the 2, Justin 3, and Brent on the 4. 4 cars in this one. This is a slash late model B main. Kaysen going to be leading them off. TJ 2, Justin 3, Brent 4. Going live out of turn 4. Good start there. Brent already seeing some body issues on the first lap. Gonna hope that's not some good foreshadowing. We are 25 seconds into this one. 3:35 left. Battle for the lead. Already switching around. Justin Fay gonna take it. Now Kaysen gonna walk it back. Oh, Justin sliding around the infield. Gonna regain his position. Looking down the inside. Kaysen gonna leave it open. Justin gonna try to dive for it. Oh, your 3 and 4 are gonna have a crash. TJ gonna have to wait. 1 minute down, 3 left to go. Kaysen back out front. We got Justin right behind him. He is way faster on the clock. Justin throwing out a 5 flat. Kaysen only with a 5.3. Kaysen gonna leave it wide open. Here comes Justin flying to the inside. Justin, black and blue, number 81, crossing the line there. Down the, or 31, down the front stretch he will go. Kaysen right behind him. Kaysen's in the white and black wheels. Number 46 crossing there. Gap is spreading out. Justin's got open track. That car is hitting the corners nicely. 45 lap pace for your leader. Justin's on a 45 and a 4:03. Kaysen's on a 44 and a 4:04. Kaysen's got Brent Farnsley to worry about. Brent's always super fast. He's looking to get up in there. TJ's going to crash out. So Brent making up some time on Kaysen. He is about to get lapped by the leader, though. So Justin, when you're coming up on a battle, be courteous because these guys are having a battle of their own. Only pass when it's necessary. 2:30 down, 1:30 left to go. Justin out front. He's got 5 seconds over Kaysen. Kaysen holding down that 2 spot. Justin going to work his lap over Brent. He's got to catch up to Kaysen next. Kaysen's going to leave it wide open for him. To the inside, they're going to both lose out on time. Kaysen going to find his wheels and get back out front. Close racing for that final bump spot. Kaysen, Riley in that 2. Brent in the 3. Oh, Kaysen going to ride the pipe a little bit. Brent's looking for the inside. Inside, outside, going wide down the back. Trying to make that car as wide as he possibly can. We are 3:20 down, 40 seconds on the clock. Kaysen Riley, white and black, number 46. Brent Farnsley going to ride the pipe and roll it over. Looks like his race is over. 30 seconds on the clock. There will not be enough time for him to catch up. He's going to need to see a mistake from these guys. Justin and Kaysen going to walk away from him. 10 seconds on the clock. That will be a race. Justin going to go by for one more lap. So will Kaysen. Next time they are done. TJ, Brent, Kaysen, and Justin. That is a race. Race is over. Justin and Kaysen going to bump to the A main. Looking for Keith Tishner. Also, I need my marshals from that last one. There were lots of you guys in there. I need Kaysen and Justin back out here. There's Kaysen looking for Justin. Justin Fay back out to the track. All right, Keith, get yourself a couple laps. right, shut it down, shut it down. Let's get him wind up. Keith Tishner, white and orange, number 14. Going to try to lead him off here in this B main. Look at me, Keith. Keith, look at me. Clean, consistent, no crashes. Yes, yes. Scott in the 2, Cole 3, Dan 4, Mike 5, Doug 6. Whenever you're ready, Keith, try not to suck. Oh, yeah, we are. Stop the track. Load him back around. Justin Fay out to the track. Good call, Brent. Good call. All right. Keith, you won't need it. You're good. Whenever you're ready, get him rolling. Keith, Scott, Cole, your top 3. Going live out of 4. Good start for your leaders. All 6 of them racing tight. Oh, 4 and back. Cole gonna dive a little too hard, scrub speed, and the rest of the cars bottleneck up. $30 seconds in, 3:30 left to go. We have Keith and Scott, 1 and 2. Keith laying him off nicely. He's got Scott right behind him. So long as Keith keeps his lines tight, he should be the leader. Just has to watch how hard he rips on the throttle in and out of the corners. Okay, your leader going down the backstretch now. He's going to leave it open down the backstretch. Oh, and Scott's going to wind it up. The lead spot going to go back to Keith. Caution on the front, watch out. Keith's going to get his position back. Scott in the 2. Mike in the 3. Tighten it up, Keith. Go slower going in. Go slower going in. Here comes Mike Basham. Sees the inside. Going to take it. Keith still holding down the bump spot. Ease up on the throttle on exit. Let the car float. 130 down, 230 left to go. Oh, Scott's going to rear end him. He's going to wait. They're both going to lose positions. Cole Denny now going to be up into that bump position. Two minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Lots of racing left. Your leader, Doug Townsend out front. Cole Denny in that 2 spot. And Mike Basham in the 3. So Doug, from the number 6 spot, going to be back out to the point. Doug down the front stretch now. He's in the black and white wheels. Crossing the line now. He's got Mike Basham in that 2 spot. Cole Denny 3 and Keith in the 4. There's about 4 seconds all the way down that lineup. 1 through 4, about 4 seconds apart. 2:30 down, 1:30 left to go. Doug down the back stretch, Mike down the back. Here comes Keith and Cole. Slow laps. They're about 4 seconds off now. Keith Tishner now 1 lap off that battle. $3:15 down, 45 seconds left to go. Doug out front. Mike in that 2 spot. Mike's going to have a slow lap there. Your lead down the front stretch now. Crossing the line there. That's Doug Townsend on a 52 and a 4 flat. We've got Mike Basham in that 2 spot. He's about 2 seconds off. Now 3.8. Had another long lap there. Caution on the front stretch. Caution on the front. It's clear. Scott going to go from the 3 spot all the way down to the 6. Final lap here for your leader. When he comes around, he will be done. Doug and Mike Basham going to be your bumps. Everyone else is finished. Doug and Mike. Keith in the 3, Dan 4, Cole 5. All right. Get him checked in. Get him checked in. Still looking for Chase. There it is. All right. No more laps. Let's get him lined up. Tony Hutton, black and blue, lining up on that 1 spot. Dylan Greider, all orange in the 2. Chase Haddon, all white, red trim in the 3. Ryan in the 4, and Shannon in the 5. Whenever you're ready, Tony, you're going to roll them off slowly. Slower, slower, slower. Let them tighten up. Out of turn 4. All right. Reset, reset, reset. So we have to hold our positions until we cross the line. So if you're in the 2 spot, you can't be bumped down to the 4 on the first lap. Just roll it through turn 1, 2, and 3. Going through 4, that's when you're going to get up to that half throttle to full. Much better, much better. Oh, Dylan going to fight for that 3 spot. Here comes Chase. Chase going to give him the wheel. Dylan back to the 4 spot. Shannon up to the 3. Oh, Chase going to overdrive it. Oh, going to blow the bumper off his car. There goes Shannon. Tony out front. Dylan back up into his 2 position. Wow. 45 seconds down, 3:15 left to go. Tony out front, Dylan in that 2 spot. Chase in the 3. All right, Chase, since you are without a bumper, try to keep the collisions to a minimum. I don't want that body to grab and rip up the dirt. So we are 120 down, 240 left to go. Tony, Dylan, Chase. That is your top 3. Ryan in the 4. Shannon in the 5. 130 down, 230 left. Your leader down the backstretch he goes. He's having a battle with Shannon. Oh, Shannon going to drive into the wall. Blows a piece of plastic off the car. Oh, caution on the front. It's clear. Your leader doing a barrel roll. Dylan Greider catching back up. Oh, caution on the front. Go roll. Roll down the front. Roll down the front. Oh, my. Dive in the corners. Oh, dead car in the middle. Battery out of the car. Caution on the front. Go low. Go high. High now. Go high. Your leader getting completely spun around. 2:30 down. 1:30 left on the clock. Tony, Chase, Ryan, your top three. Shannon going to be in that 4 spot. Battle for the 3. Going down the backstretch now. You have Ryan holding down that 3rd place position. Right behind him, going to be Shannon. Oh, Ryan's going to crash. Shannon's going to crash as well. Here he comes. Ryan's got to keep it clean. Keep it clean. 3 minutes down. 1 minute to go. Ryan's going to crash out. Keep it clean. Oh, he's going to dodge the line. Caution turn 2. Caution turn 2. It's carnage. So Ryan now down in that 4th position. Oliver driving the car in the corners. We are 3:30 down, 30 seconds left to go. Tony, Chase, and Shannon now. Shannon's trying to keep it clean. He's going to roll it over on the front stretch. Here comes Ryan. Shannon in that 3 spot. Ryan not too far behind. 10 seconds on the clock. They are 5 seconds apart. Shannon gonna get that number 3 position. 1 more lap. Ryan, you are caught at the line. Chase. Tony looking for Shannon. Shannon crossed the line. That's a race. Tony, Chase, Shannon, your top 3. Race number 6, SR10 class. Where you at? Chris, TJ, Paul, Eddie, Ronnie, Thomas. I see Thomas. I don't see anyone else. Watching races. That was a good one to watch. All right, let's get them lined up. Let's get them lined up. Chris Workman out front. TJ in the 2. Paul in the 3. Eddie 4. Ronnie 5. Thomas 6. Chris, whenever you're ready, you are leading them off. That is all white in orange, number 46. Going down the backstretch now, your leader, TJ in tow. Right off the bat, Chris going to build up quite the gap. And TJ going to build up a gap over Paul. Paul going to have a mistake. Going to see Eddie Sadler up to that 3 spot. Oh, Paul, caution on the front. Go low. Low down the front. Low down the front. Low down the front. It's clear. That was Paul Taylor with a 13-second lap. He's going down to the 5 spot. 40 seconds down. 3:20 left to go. We have TJ Donahue out front. Got around Chris. I didn't see how. Chris had a long lap. Now we see TJ out to the point. TJ's in that blue and white 19. Gonna rear end a car and gets impatient. Gonna rear end him and lose his position. Now he's got to get around Eddie. Gets around Eddie. They are 5 seconds apart. Eddie is 1 lap down off of these guys. Ooh. Oh, caution down the back. It's clear. Big crash there. So, Ronnie and Thomas. Oh. 1:35 down, 2:25 left to go. Chris leading off this one. He's working the backstretch now. We got TJ in that 2 spot. Eddie in the 3, Paul in the 4. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Your leader down that backstretch now. All white, number 46. Your number 2 going to be TJ Donahue. Crossing the line now. Blue and white, number 18. Or 2:30 down, 1:30 left to go. Chris, TJ, Eddie. Chris out front. He's got 2.1 over TJ. TJ, oh, gonna catch the marshal's foot. Three minutes down, final minute going now. 1 minute left in this one. Chris, TJ, Paul, oh, caution turn 2, go high, high. Your leader's trying to dodge crashed cars. 3:20 down, 40 seconds left to go. All right. Caution on the front. Go high at the line, Good driving, guys. Good driving. We are 30 seconds left in this one. Chris and TJ, that battle stretching out. See Paul Taylor in that 3 spot. Eddie Sadler in the 4, Thomas in the 5, Ronnie in the 6. We're going around for 10 seconds. Your leader going to go by one more time. All right. That is a race. Race is over. Chris, TJ, Paul, your top 3. All right, let's get him lined up. Oh, nice. All right, line him up. Line him up. Larry Knight on the 1, Dan Stewart 2, Matt Sinex 3, Scott 4, Jason 5, James 6. So, whenever you're ready, Larry Knight, blue and white, number 5. Down the backstretch he goes. He's got Dan and Matt close in tow. Oh, okay. Here, let's restart that one. Let's restart it. Woo. Yeah, don't want the leaders lapping them first time by. This is a nasty hit. All right. Lead them around. Out of turn 4. Okay. Okay, one more. Come on. Come on, guys. The first one was out of love. The inside was a mile open. All right, Larry. All right, much better. Oh, your leader going to go wide, catch the ball. Going to get the luckiest bounce of his life. Going to get right back in the racing line. Larry Knight, it now in the 2 spot. Driving the car a little hard. Looks kind of notchy out there. Has to find his line. And Stewart pulling away a little bit. He's in the blue, white, and red. Down the front stretch now, crossing the line there. He's on a 54 and a 4 flat. He's got Larry Knight behind him. Larry is now 1.5 seconds behind him. We got Jason Basham in the 3. He's in the all white and blue, yellow front end, number 44. Crossing the line there. That's your number 3 car. Matt's in the 4 spot. Scott's in the 5. James is in the 6. Whatever tires James threw on that car, they do not work. Your leader, Dan Stewart, crossing the line there. We've got Larry Knight crossing there, and Jason not too far behind. Jason's going to spin out, pull back out in front of the line, catches the leader. That was very close to being dangerous. And Stewart out front. He's got 2 seconds over Larry. Larry's got 8 seconds over Jason. Jason's got half a second over Matt. So the battle for that podium position going down the backstretch now. Oh, Larry Knight going to roll it over. He got completely spun around. He had 8 seconds. Now he's pulling it off the track. He has the number 2 spot by quite a bit, and he's giving it up. Gonna be Matt Sinex to the 3 spot. Jason up to the 2. .230 down, 130 left to go. Dan Stewart, your leader, on a 55 in a 402. He's in the all blue. White wheels crossing the line now. We've got Jason Basham 12 seconds behind him. He's in the white and blue, yellow front end, number 44 crossing there. White wheels. Matt Sinex in the 3. He's going to be in the all gray white wheels down the front stretch, crossing the line there. 3 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. 3:30 down, 30 seconds on the clock. No super close racing happening right now. Closest race on the track going to be the battle for the 2 spot. Jason and Matt Sinex. Jason crossing the line there. Matt in front of him on the track, now getting lapped. No longer a close battle. Everyone on a lap of their own. Nobody is on the same lap now. We are 5 seconds out from Dan Stewart taking a win. One more lap for your leader. Cross the line. There he is done. Jason, you are done. Matt, you are done. Scott, you are done. That's a race. Dan, Jason, Matt, your top 3 tonight. Jason going from the B main to that number 2 position. Started number 5 in the lineup. Gonna find his way to that number 2 spot. Race number 8, Super Stock Late Model. Out to the track, Chris, Magic Man, Paul, Ronnie, Eddie. All right, I'm still looking for Chris Workman. Oh! All right, let's get him lined up. Chris Workman out front. Beezy on the 2. Paul on the 3. Ronnie 4. Eddie 5. Whenever you're ready, Chris, you're leading them off. All white and blue, 71. Down the front stretch. We got Magic Man right behind him, Paul in the 3, Ronnie and Eddie. Your leader, Chris Workman, all white and blue, number 71. We got Beasy, not too far behind. They are working some traffic. They thread the needle through pretty cleanly. 45 seconds down, 3:15 left on the clock. Your leader, crossing the line there. We got Magic Man, 2 seconds behind him. Paul Taylor, 1 lap but down. Your leader down the backstretch. Beasy down the backstretch. We have Paul Taylor in the 3, Ronnie 4, Eddie 5. Closest battle on the track. Battle for the 1 spot. Now 3 seconds apart. Chris throwing down a 5 flat. Magic Man with a 5 flat. 4.9 from the Magic Man. Chris Workman, hot lap, 4.85. Magic Man, 4.9. These guys are on fire. Paul Taylor's got a 5 flat heater. He's working the front line now. Chris threw down a top qualifying time of a 46 and a 4:03. This time around, he's on a 49 and a 4:03. I believe that is fast enough to reset a record on the board. Oh, watch the backstretch. Go Rowe. Rowe getting on the back. Rowe getting on the back. We are 2:30 down. We have a minute 30 left to go. We are just about 3 minutes down. We are working with about a minute and some change. Chris Workman down the backstretch, now to the front, getting around Paul. Thank you for giving him the room. Chris Workman, he's got nearly 4 seconds over Beasy. 3.7 second advantage. 12 seconds back to Paul. 17 seconds back to Ronnie. And another 29 back to Eddie. So there is no close racing anywhere on the track, just between the leaders. Everyone else is 2 to 3 laps behind the next. 3:30 down, 30 seconds left on the clock. Chris Workman down the backstretch, dodging crashed cars. Beasy now 4.5 behind, looking to get lapped here now. Beasy not going to let it happen. There's 15 seconds left on the clock. Pink and black, number 13, going to try to hold off all white and blue 71. Chris has the lead. Beasy doesn't want to give up the lap. Next time by, they will be done. To the line. Chris Workman going to win the race. Magic Man in that 2 spot and Paul Taylor in the 3.
this one. They're going to beat each other up.
All right, shut the track down, shut the track down. John, Louis, Matt, Jason, Justin, Kaysen. John in the 1, Louis in the 2, Matt on the 3, Jason 4, Justin 5, Kaysen 6. Justin and Kaysen bumping from the B main. Gonna see what they can do with the big boys. Justin had a pretty fast car. We're gonna see how it goes. John, you are leading them off. All orange, number 1, John Mosby. He's got Louis behind him and Matt in the 3. Going live out of turn 4. Good start. John looking to pull away in this one. 4.9 hot lap. Louis with a 5 flat. Matt 5 flat. Jason 5.3. Justin 5.5. And Kaysen 5.5. Kaysen looking to get lapped by the leader. We are 30 seconds in. 3:30 left to go. John holding out the lead. His top qualifying time was a 48 and a 4:04. This time by, he's on a 48 and a 4:02. Louis in that 2 spot, only 2 seconds behind him. Oh, caution on the backstretch. Go high down the back. No motor from that car. Oh. That was your number 2 car, Louis. Gonna crash out. He's gonna he's gonna hold down his 2 spot. Justin up to the 3. He is 1.2 off of Louis Shelton. So John, all orange, number 1, lead him off. Louis Shelton, he's in the white, brown, number 8. Down the front stretch he goes, crossing the line there. Just had a 6.2 second lap. Justin crossing the line. He's in the black and blue. Just had a 6-second lap. Two minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. John, Louis, Justin, and Kaysen. Jason going to be in that 5 spot. John looking to do better than his own top qualifying time. He threw down a 4:04. He's on a 4:04 right now. Now got it down to a 4:03. Backs up his hot lap. Twice now. 4.9 back to back. 10 seconds behind him. Going to be Louis Shelton. Another 5 seconds behind Louis is going to be Justin. That is your top 3 podium. 2:40 down, 1:20 left to go. Kaysen Riley. Now just Jason Call in the 3 or in the 4. Kaysen in the 5. The number 4 and 5 car about 3 seconds off of Justin. Oh, Louis gonna roll it over. Justin was 7 seconds behind. Long Marshall. Here comes Justin. Justin now only half a second behind him. Gonna lose a little bit of time there. We are 3:30 down, 30 seconds left to go in this one. 30 seconds left to go. John, all orange, number 1, leading them off. Louis Shelton in the 2. He's in the white and brown, number 8. You got Justin Fay in the 3, black and blue, number 8. Jason Call in the 4 spot, going to be the all-yellow 69. 5 seconds left on the clock. These are their positions. There's the bell. Kaysen, Justin, Jason, Louis, and John, you are all done. Race is over. John, Louis, Justin, your top 3. Is it? Oh yeah. Get a video of the dog mid-time, like mid-through. Make sure to zoom in on the dog. Hoosiers pet friendly. Nope, we're hand counting you. Yep. Brandon, Artie, Jason, Skeeter, Doug, Mike. All right, let's get them lined up. Brandon, Artie, Jason, Skeeter, Doug, Mike. That is your running order. Mike's going to go ahead and jump up a position. Doug's going to fall back to the 6 right off the start. Your leader, Brandon Roberts, all orange, white wheels, leading us off. Whenever you're ready, Brandon. Artie Popwell close behind. Jason Basham in that 3 spot, top 3. Going live out of 4. They are full throttle. Brandon going to try to keep it clean for the next 4 minutes. He's got Artie Popwell showing him just how much pace he has. Artie, gray and orange, number 4. Down the front stretch they go. Mike Basham. Mike Basham from the 6 spot up to the 3. Jason falling back to the 4. Skeeter 5, Doug 6. Oh, Doug getting around Skeeter. Skeeter down to the 6 spot, giving the leaders plenty of room. Very nice. 45 seconds down. 3:15 left to go. Brandon Roberts out front on a 57.403. Going to go a little wide. Here comes Artie. 2 passes going down. Brandon from the 1 to the 3 in 1 lap. Oh, Mike going to catch the wall. Going to bring both of them a little bit slower. Brandon now. He is open track in front of and behind him. All he has to do is try to work some fast laps to catch back up. Artie, that time by, ran a 4 flat. Brandon 4.2, another 4.2. Artie 4.1. The gaps are spreading. They were 1/10 of a second off a couple laps ago. Now it's almost 2 seconds. We are 140 down, 220 left to go. Artie, Brandon, Mike, that's your top 3. We got Jason just off the podium. He's about 5 seconds behind Mike. Skeeter in the 5. And Doug pulling off the track. Your podium all on the same lap. Jason 1 lap behind them. So Artie leading this one off. He's on a 58 and a 4:03. Brandon's in that 2 spot, about 2 seconds off. Mike Basham in the 3, half a second off of Brandon. That's the battle for the 2 spot. This time by Brandon going to throw down a 4.2. Mike with a 4.2. 1/10 of a second advantage that time by for Mike. Another 10th. Mike is catching Brandon ever so slightly. Now it's a race. Brandon's going to catch the wall. Mike is there to capitalize. They are going down the backstretch, inside, outside. Mike's got it now. All black, number 34. Wheels touching. They're going to kiss wheels. Everyone's going to slow down at the line. We are 3 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. They could only kiss wheels for so long before something terrible happened. Artie down the backstretch. He's got the number 2 car right in front of him. That is for the lap. Artie, all gray and orange. Number 4, black wheels. Crossing the line there. We are 3:20 down, 40 seconds left on the clock. Artie's now on a 57.401. He's got a 4-second advantage over Brandon. Brandon's got 1.2 over Mike. And Mike's got 10 seconds over Jason. Oh, Jason catch the wall just out of the way of the leaders. He will not be able to recover for a podium. There is 10 seconds on the clock. Everybody racing to the line. Artie's got 2 more laps to go. 2 more laps, and he will be tonight's winner. Final lap. He's going to get the lap on Brandon. That's a race. Race is over. Artie, Brandon, Mike. That's your top 3. Artie started on the 2 spot. Went up to the top spot. Brandon from the 1 to the 2. And Mike Basham from the C main up to the 3 spot. Mike Basham came from the C main, made tons of changes, and made a podium out of the night. No, I have not. All right, no more laps. Line them up. Final race of the night. Race 11, stock slash A main. Got Matt on the 1, Max on the 2, Christian 3, Rodney 4, Sean 5. This race is always a ball to watch. So don't start rolling them off yet. My dad wants to get a video. So don't blow it away, Matt. Don't strip a spur gear. You could do it. Do it. Yeah. Start last. Hey, that's bragging rights, and it's on video. Are you going to try to reset the record?
Reset the record, Matt. Come on, Matt. Reset the record. Last race of the night. Roll them off, Matt.
Stock slash A main. Final race of the night. Matt Sinex lead him off out of turn 4.
Somebody's going for the track record.
Good start there. Everybody getting a clean first lap. Your leader, lead him off with a 5 flat on his first time by. Another 5 flat. Max in that 2 spot. Christian in the 3. As they started, they are still going. Love to see it. Oh, Rodney from the 4 going to roll it over. Down to the 5 he goes. He's got the leader working a lap on him. So Matt ran a 47 and a 401 or 403 in qualifying. He is matching it in this race. Max is in that 2 spot. He's only 2 seconds behind the leader. Christian's another second off of Max, and Rodney about 1 lap behind them almost. About to get lapped by Max. So we are 1 minute down, 3 left to go. Matt Sinex out front on a 47.402. He is working a pretty dangerous gap. He's got 3 seconds over Max. Max has 4 seconds over Christian, and Christian has 2 seconds over Rodney. That is your podium. Christian is on that 3 spot. As they started, they are still going. It is 1:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Matt Sinex leading them off. Red, gray, and black. Traxxas Fox body. Down the front stretch he goes. Crossing the line there. He's got Max Mason in that 2 spot. Now 1 lap behind him. You got Christian in the 3, Rodney in the 4, Sean in the 5. That is your whole running order. We are halfway through this one. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Your leader going a little wide out of turn 4. He's going to find his wheels and get back in his groove. 47 and a 402 for your leader.
Oh, the dog jumped on the track.
Dog trying to get some action out there. Oh, Rodney going to pull off the track. That's a free position for Sean. Sean's about 12 seconds off of a podium, though. Everybody working their own lap. Matt's got 6 seconds over Max. Max has 7 over Christian. Christian's got 12 over Sean. So podium should be locked down. We are 2:45 down, 1:15 to go. Matt Sinex looking to do better than his TQ time. He ran a 4:03. He's on a 4:02, a 1 second improvement. Putting his second lap on Christian now. We are 40 seconds left in this one. 3:20 down, 40 left to go. Your leader, red, gray, black. Black wheels. Traxxas Fox body. Down the backstretch now. Working turns 3 and 4. Down the front. Crossing the line. He's got 10 seconds over Max. About to work his second lap over Max. Time winding down. No positions should be changing. 10 seconds on the clock. Your leader going to go by for 2 more laps. 2 more laps now. Same goes for Max. They will be done next time that by.
He beat his heat.
Race is over. Matt Sinex, 47 and a 4:02.
Nice run, guys.
1 second improvement over his qualifying time. Max in the 2, Christian in the 3. That was a great night of racing. If you won your class, got a podium position or a TQ title, make your way up front for a podium picture. You guys earned it. If not, there will be no practice laps. No practice laps. It is 10:15. We're going to get the track shut down and kick everybody out of here. I hope all of you have a good night and get home safe. We want to see you here next week.